Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, we decided since it's not raining and it's a very beautiful, nice and cool day, we would do our chat right here
Yes.
with the beautiful view behind us.
It's really, really nice. I mean, it's overcasty, but it doesn't look like rain clouds. I mean, it was pretty nice this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, that red sky from the sunrise.
Oh, it was gorgeous. The sunrise when we were walking the kids to the bus stop this morning, it was red and pink and purple, and it was just fabulous.
You know, I think it's only supposed to be like a high of 89 today or something like that, or 88.
Yeah. I'm really appreciating the colder weather, I tell you that much. I am like so happy.
Yes.
I know that we still have technically like another month of summer, but we count summer as over as soon as the kids go back to school, so.
Pretty much. Pretty much. But it's pretty crazy. Like, it was hot this summer, and I have a feeling we're still gonna have a couple of hot days, but
Yeah, August is typically like, at least in Vegas, like
yeah.
August was the hottest.
August and then September was one of those where it was typical for it to be, triple digits still in September. But at the same time, like where I look at it is October at the end. And the same thing in October. There's still some days where it's triple digits.
In Vegas, yeah.
Yeah.
Out here, no.
But it's pretty nice right now. Like
Beautiful.
I'm really happy. It's like that it's like spring again.
Well, it's that
weather.
after that rain, right? So everything's still really wet and everything got a nice washing. So the trees are looking very green. The grass out here is actually perking up quite a bit. It's not super brown anymore like it was. What, I got something in my hair?
Yeah.
Spider web?
Ant or something.
Oh. I was overdoing the work today for the animals, and yeah, I noticed I actually bent down and I had a spider web in my hair, and there was a spider like crawling up the web right in front of my face. I was like, get her.
It might have been the spider, I don't know.
Maybe it was the spider. I had spiders in my hair. Country living, guys.
No.
Country living. But yeah, no, everything's all freshened up now. It's like perking up again, and
surprisingly, it doesn't really feel that humid. It probably is, but it doesn't feel that way.
No, it feels beautiful. I am ready after we do this this chat with you guys. I am so ready to get back inside that basement and finish up what we got going on today. We did get a lot of work done yesterday, but a lot of what we had to do yesterday was still figuring out exact placements.
Plan it. I had an idea and a plan, and like somewhat, but at the same time, there's like 3 possibilities with everything. So, yeah.
He had to have me come in and make the final decision, and I was like, it's so much pressure. You're putting so much pressure on me, but we got it done.
Hey, I don't want to put a light up and then you'd be like, I want it over there.
I know. You're just trying to please me.
I'm trying to make it to where
you're a good husband.
Hey, these are your options. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah. I know.
There's always a way to do whatever you want, but it's...
No, we got a good plan today.
Yeah.
Today it's just all about the execution. And I know that we're going to knock it out of the park.
Yep.
I'm very excited. Very, very excited.
It's going to be good.
So we've been telling you guys know what we're up to. I don't want to beat a dead horse too much, but today we actually wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about family. I got my new family shirt in today, yesterday.
Yeah.
Gary's got his too. He's just not wearing it right now. He already had this nasty shirt picked out for work today, so.
Yeah, I don't want to mess up my shirts.
Well, I'm not gonna mess it up, but I just wanted to wear it.
All my shirts are, I don't know. I always end up one shirt. I'm like, yeah, this is the shirt that I'm gonna save and keep all fresh.
Yeah, right.
And then the one day I wear that shirt, something happens, and then I'm working in that shirt, and I'm like, every time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
It's
so
true.
I've given up like trying to keep clean clothes, and that's partly why I'm like, nah, this and the wearing shorts, and right now, since it's cool weather or hot weather per se, I'm just getting away with this.
Yeah.
But as soon as it gets cold, man, nope, I'm putting my boots back on.
Yeah.
Because I ain't freezing. And I'll put my pants back on too, because I ain't freezing.
Oh, speaking of your Crocs and socks, there was one comment that was left on one of our last videos, and I was just dying, dude. I was dying. Gary was dying too when we read it. I don't remember who wrote it, but somebody left a comment and said, man, he said, y'all need to give it up to this guy, Gary, because he's the only guy that I know that can build a whole butt house with Crocs and sandals. And he put like the
Crocs and socks.
Crocs and socks, yeah. It was so funny. Gary and I just were busting up laughing because it's so true, because Gary wears Crocs and sandals all the time or Crocs and socks all the time because it's so comfortable.
Yeah. And it's so hot out here. And like, I tried wearing the pants, and like, while we were digging, I was trying to wear pants during that as well. But there's some videos of me in my shorts and Crocs and socks digging.
Yeah, digging. I should do the Crocs and sandals montage and make a short out of it and put it up here on Real Talk for you guys and put some good audio to it and everything.
Keep saying Crocs and sandals.
I don't know.
Crocs and socks.
I don't know why. I'm still waking up. Okay, my brain's not that good. You know what I mean. He's wearing Crocs and socks. Yeah, I keep messing up, but whatever. It's Real Talk.
This is Real Talk.
This is Real Talk.
This is how it is.
I'm allowed to mess up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do like a montage of all of the things that you have accomplished in these socks and Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's been pretty funny. Chasing off bears, doing the whole thing.
Oh, dude. When I jumped out, did we tell them that we saw a bear? Like,
no, because we went on vacation.
Too?
No, we went on vacation.
So just before we went out for vacation,
there was another bear.
There was another bear. And I seen him this time. And I actually got to see a bear on the property, but it was interesting.
It was in the tree.
I'm not gonna lie.
Right next to our Starlink power pole.
Yeah. And
right next to camp.
I was trying to go to sleep. I literally was about to turn off the TV and just say, screw it, let's turn off all the noise. And Mora was over at camp, and I could tell Mora's bark versus Lola's bark, and all the dogs, different barks and whatnot. And I was hearing her bark, and I was like, oh, she's after something. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's probably a raccoon
or armadillo
or something like that. And then I heard another noise, and this growl, it was a growl, and I was like, oh, huh? Was that what I think that was? That sounded close. We're in our trailer, and it sounded as if it's in the patio area. And I'm like, crap.
Oh, no.
So I didn't go out there with the gun this time or anything, because I was the dogs are out there, so I know that the dogs are startling this bear, and I know if I go out there, it's just going to help get that bear out of there. So I jumped out and whatnot, and I was looking at Mora. I had my flashlight, pinned it right on her, and she's at this tree, right at the base of it. And totally, I'm like, okay, she's at the tree. Look up, and there's a bear up in the tree, clamped on to the tree, just huh?
Hugging it.
Huh? What?
What?
Saw the light, freaked out, because I'm there now, flashing a light at him, and he just claws his way all the way down. Well, didn't really claw, just straight slid and just onto the tree.
Fireman pulled the tree.
And freaking hit the ground, and Mora's still right there, right next to her. She's standing off a little and going back and forth, and that bear just beelined into the forest.
And Mora chased after
her. And Mora just
was barking the whole way. Get out of here.
Dang, Mora went after her. I was I hope she comes back. And then all of a sudden, as soon as Mora ran out, here comes Jaina right behind her. I was all, uh-oh. I was please come back, you guys.
We're screaming the dogs' names.
I called for them, and 2 seconds later, they both popped out. Huh? What?
We chased it off, guys. Where's my petting and loving and treat?
Good job.
Yeah, we gave them lots of praise.
But yeah, no, that was crazy. The next morning, I went and looked at the tree, and you could totally see the claw marks and everything else.
For real.
It's pretty nuts. I was okay, but it wasn't a baby or a adult. It was more so a juvenile, teenager.
And you know what? The black bears out here, they are not vicious or anything. It startles you because you see a bear, and
they're more curious than anything.
But they're not vicious. They're not going to come after us. They won't attack or anything.
I don't think.
I'm not saying it can't happen, but the likelihood of it happening is very slim. They're way more scared of us than we are of them.
No.
So,
at least in this area.
Yeah.
The bears sort of know. They're let's not mess with the people.
Well, and it definitely startles you. And I would be freaking out if the kids were nearby and,
That's where it freaks.
That's where it freaks us out, is when, where you don't know where exactly the children are on the property because they're playing, and then you see a wild animal like that. That's when I freak out. I'm like, oh no, where are my kids? Because I don't want obviously I don't want anybody to get hurt.
I don't want to see a cub on the property though.
Yeah.
That would freak me out.
Yeah.
I seen a cub, I'd be like, oh crap. Where's mama? Everybody get in your spots. But
Lola, come on. Lola's just dying for attention today. She wants to say hello to everybody. She's just licking.
Relax, baby.
Yeah, chill.
Relax.
Sit and hang out, Lola. Just sit. Just sit. There you go. Just sit. Good girl. Good girl. So guys, we got our family shirts in, and they've been doing super good on Bonfire. If you guys want any, our Bonfire account is listed down in the description below. This material that we actually got for these ones is so soft. It's like that extra soft, super light material. Very nice. And I elected for yellow because I have a bright personality and I like to be bright and loud and proud. So I went with the yellow. Gary went with the gray. But it's very comfortable and it's very nice. We wanted to also take a second and talk to you guys. Some people are like, what the heck is family? What does that mean? And what is this? Like, I don't even understand what family means. So Gary, what does family mean?
It's a mix of friends and family.
Yes.
Yep.
It's the friends that become family of your choosing, right? So our YouTube family, you guys watching this video, a lot of you have become our family because you guys have been there for a really long time. You guys know us, we get to know you guys throughout your comments and your storytelling and just everything that you guys have, contributed to us and lifting our spirits and all that. And not just all that positive stuff, but we're there for each other. We have some subscribers that have been going through some really hard times, and we've been there for them, like on the background and whatnot, talking with them. And
you guys are there for us.
You guys are there for us when we're
having a rough time.
Exactly. So it's a mutual thing. But I would say like our really close-knit family that we hang out with all the time is folks like David with Come On Homesteading, obviously. Drew's Lens, Lindsay, his girlfriend, Jeff, Bobblehead Homestead, Mama V, Possum Run, just to name a few, like of the really close, like immediate family members that we hang out with all the time. Mm-hmm. I would like to include Denise and Marcel. It's all Grady in that as well. Because we've gotten really, a lot closer with them throughout the time. And it's one of those things where if you
got Mike and Terry.
Yes, Mike and Terry, MT Homestead, Robertson's Belly Acres. They're the part of the family as well. I just was naming off the Arkansas folks right away.
No, we've got
we've got lots of family.
It's all you guys.
Yeah, everybody. I don't want to exclude anybody.
No. But it's friends and family.
Yes.
Both aspects to it. So, all friends. Friends itself, you can call them, talk to them, everything else like that. Family, you can talk to them a little bit more in depth.
Yeah.
And everything else, like friends, you can do that too. But I feel like
the thing is we have some subscribers that don't have any living relatives anymore. Yeah. And so they feel very alone, right? And they're like, we don't have any family. Well, you might not have any blood family, but you got family. You got family. And I encourage you guys to make those connections, obviously not just with us, but with other people in the community. That's how you build the community. So if you guys are on our comment section and you guys see names that are popping up all the time and maybe you've read them mention something and they're in your area, try to reach out and make that connection. You'd never
make your own family.
Yeah, become
as well.
Yeah, become closer with some of the other commenters in the community because we are a community, guys. And we want to encourage you guys to go out and help your neighbors, to I guess be the better in the world, like be the good that you want to see. No. I know it sounds corny and I know it sounds cliche or whatever, but honestly, that's the truth. It really, honest to God, is the truth. If we all took steps to do that, think of how awesome the world would be. You know, we lived in Vegas and in that big city area for such a long time where you don't know your neighbors. And if you go and try to introduce you to your neighbors, they get freaked out like, why are you here? You know, what's your intention? Like, and they, you know,
Yep.
and that's kind of normal for city living where you don't really know your neighbors, unless, I will say this, put the clause in there. If you've been living in the same place for a very long time, then generally you might have gotten to know who they are, or
It
at least
depends.
have the friendly wave, right?
Yeah. It depends on the part of the city too, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's very common that you don't know who your next door neighbor is.
Yeah. You don't even know what they look
Yeah.
like. You see their cars, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And again, it's not a blanket statement where, because there are obviously special cases, but you know, in general, that's how it was for us in our experience, at least.
Yeah.
Living out here in a smaller community, it's definitely a lot different. We know our neighbors on a first and last name basis. We know that, you know, if we needed the cup of sugar, we can go over to the neighbor's house, and vice versa. They can come to us.
Yep.
And I love small town living because of that. I love being able to know who's
Very
around
nice.
us. And
very nice.
it is. But I want to encourage you guys to go out there and, you know, do something nice for one of your neighbors. If you see somebody struggling, or if you know somebody needs help, or even if you have nothing else to offer but a smile and a kind word, do it.
Yeah.
Today. Like today. That's my challenge for you guys. Go out and smile at somebody. Wave. Say hi. Be friendly. If you're not leaving the house, do it online. We're giving you a perfect platform and a perfect opportunity to do so. You can do so easily in the comment section.
Yep.
So, I mean, I think that's very important to us. It's something that we've been all about for a very long time. We haven't necessarily been talking about it and whatnot lately because we were just so scatterbrained. I mean, you know how my brain works. I'm sitting here calling socks, Crocs and sandals, even though I clearly meant Crocs and socks. I don't always have the most eloquent words, but
neither do I.
Yeah, the intentions are there.
Yes.
The intentions are there. So that's what family means. That's what that's all about. It's been a question that's been brought up many, many times. And if we could do anything with YouTube, like it's such a blessing to me that you guys want to be a part of our life and that you guys enjoy watching our videos. Yes. I am able to do something that I absolutely love, which is create content, editing videos and stuff. And the content that I'm creating, it's so beautiful that it's our life, you know. Yes. And I'm saving those memories and stuff. So I'm in the position where I feel like I'm beyond blessed, absolutely beyond blessed. And if there's anything that we can do with this YouTube channel, if we can somehow share that blessing and maybe encourage you to be a blessing to others and have a positive impact on even just one person, I think that would just be even more amazing than it already is. So yep. That's what we want to do, and that's what we want to encourage you to do. So with that, guys, we got a lot of work to do today. I'm going to get off my pedestal, my soapbox. The sun is starting to come up a lot more, and we've got a lot of work we got to do inside the basement to finish up as much of this electricity work as we can. Tomorrow, we will be going over to David's with Come On Homesteading and helping him out with some of his work. Mm-hmm. And then we will be working back here in the basement on our stuff throughout the weekend. So I know that tomorrow we will probably do our real talk before we head out over to David's. I think that's what we're going to do. So we should have a video for you guys here tomorrow then. And we should have a video on Simple Life Reclaimed with all of the work that we were able to get done this week in concerns with our electricity. So I hope you guys look forward to that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all we got for you guys for today. Gary just keeps staring at me and I'm feeling awkward because I feel like there's something I'm going to miss. As soon as I end this video, I'm going to be like, oh, but it's all good. Oh
yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's what I wanted to say. I missed it. Oh well. But we got to get to work. I can't remember either. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say, but I'll think of it later. I'll tell you guys tomorrow, I'm sure. But we're going to get to work. Yes. But we love you guys, and thank you so much for watching today's video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. So
we'll catch you on the next one.
Yep. Bye, you guys.
Later.
Hey, I got to push a button.